Okay, so anyways, my video cut out, obviously. Working good now. I just had to do some quick adjustments there and it's working great. But as I was saying, I don't know if it went 35 or 41 kilometers today. I got to get an accurate GPS. So there you go. But checking the map this morning, it said 41 kilometers and Map and Rum said 35. So good. Anyways, I'm going to switch around here and just show you what happened. I did take a room for the night. It is one of the largest rooms I have been in. It's an auditorium. Like seriously, you could put another level to this or something. Like they should have put like a loft or I don't know. But anyways, actually my feet feel like they walk 41. Yeah, I'm just letting things dry out, which is very, very necessary right now. We're facing, minus 20s. So if I'm out tomorrow night, I need to be able to keep warm. But yeah, just let everything dry out, especially these things. Let's see if they thawed out. They were all clumped together. My shirts from last night. They were basically frozen solid. I had to pry them apart, but doing much better now. But yeah, I'm not out to wow right now. I'm out to figure things out. I can have these heartaches and hiccups now. I don't really want to have them up the road. So I am working things out, figuring it out. I definitely need warm clothing, and I mean dry clothing per se. Wet clothing is not warm. Although I do feel much better with pure merino wool, and what I ended up putting on last night was basically, here's my teeth here. There we go. So basically, I've got a thick upper layer here. I'll turn more towards the light, maybe if that helps, or maybe not, because it's kind of getting a glare off the other one there. But so yeah, I've got a good layer here. It's pretty thick. Thicker than, say, these lighter layers. Now this is more, and you can see right through them here. But it is merino wool, and it does create a barrier. So when you add this to this, it's a nice base barrier. I'm dry, actually. And I think what had occurred is this is wicking the moisture away. This is also kind of a layer between, the wicking layer and where I kind of want some of the moisture to go is outward. So I'm actually not as wet today as I was yesterday, and that's for certain. But I do want to get everything nice and warm and dry here, tents and everything else. But yeah, I did put this on. Which is good and does have a hood as well. I think this works best. And if I go closer, you can kind of see that if there was moisture, it would probably get sopped up in here and away from my body down here. And from there, with the warmth and the heat, that extra guard, I'll show you here. Just the windbreaker and water barrier here. So, this is what I got the other day, and it's just a shell, but a breathable one as well. So, yeah, I think this, with my outer layer, it will condense between there and what's inside here. And it'll condense the moisture and just stay there and keep it away from my body. Water is your friend on the inside and your enemy on the outside. And, I've done good. Even with, when I'm figuring out here, where's my backpack now? I lost my backpack. Oh, I'm going to die. But it's here somewhere. Oh, it's right over there. But, yeah, my backpack here. Even taking water bottles and putting them down deep into the bag has helped to help me a lot in keeping it from freezing. And it was pretty cold. Like we're down below minus 15. Last night it was minus 17 overnight. Had the wind blowing all day. Water, I think I had 1.5 liters in there. And it lasted 24 hours before freezing. It was starting to ice up. So that's a good thing. I'm figuring things out here. The pace, the amounts, the distance, ability. I got into a squall today. That's a snow squall. And I don't know. I'm an East Coaster, so I don't know if they call squalls that out here. But when basically you have snow come up all of a sudden and cause whiteout conditions, that's what I had today. So at one point there, probably lasted 20 minutes maybe, and then it kind of died down. But facing things like that, where to go, what to do. So that was neat. I did really enjoy the fact that earlier this morning I was woke up by an RCMP just to see how I was doing, see me camped out there, and shook his hand, all that stuff. And he kind of took where my destination would be. So, and the funny thing is, and I don't know if they've communicated back and forth. I'm sure they did, because as I'm pulling up to where I am now, another RCMP officer, he's just coming on duty, pulled me over and see how it was doing again. So, never really mentioned if there was that kind of connection, but yeah, he just wanted to see that everything was okay. And these are freezing. Like, I'm not going to kid you. Like, it can be life and death if you don't really know what you're doing, or if you get way too brave. I know in the back of my mind, well, I guess back there, that if I feel that my life is threatened, I have that road. You just have to step out. And I mean, I think that came back from when I was traveling through BC, and that's what a trucker said to me. We're looking out for you. If there's any problem, any situation, just step out and let us know, and we're going to look after you. And I've had some truckers today give me a honk. It's kind of funny. I had quite a few people today honking their horns, and there was one I waved at, and I'm like, I wave, and funny thing was, I waved at this car, and then an RCMP officer driving their vehicle gives me a honk, honk, honk too, and because he thought I was waving at him, so I had to wave at them back. So a lot of horns, a lot of waving today. It was kind of neat, kind of a good day. But I think I just went 40 kilometers. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to get a better GPS system than that. But I'm gonna show you one more thing before I get going and shut her down. This is kind of cute. Boop. Something in the fridge here. Because when I finished yesterday, I was breathing so hard. I really was. Just panting, and because I was giving her yesterday. Good jog. 29 kilometers jogged through some very cold conditions. I got in there and it looked like a sauna, like a steam room. It was incredible. Just the steam coming off me and even just what I was breathing. And incredible. So I did, right over, where am I? over here, sorry, right behind here, from the tent. That's the exterior of the tent lining, and this is the interior lining. Well, from inside that interior lining, this is what I was able to accumulate, and I think that was just all my breath and breathing. You know, I should sell this on eBay. No, this got to be worth something. But Trevor's breath, who wants it? But that's what accumulated inside the tent. So, as I say, moisture is your friend on the inside and your enemy on the outside. And this situation inside your tent, it's I don't know if that's my friend, but that's what can keep you cold. But anyways, folks, I'll leave you with that. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. That's amazing, eh? And have yourself a warm night. I'm going to have a restful, warm night myself. Take care.